Okay, hello everybody. This is going to take about 10 minutes. I am making it a habit to come live and share some information. Several days out of the week. I don't really know exactly how many times right now, but I am going to be doing this for, it's only going to be about 10 minutes. Good morning, son. This is just going to take about 10 minutes. So good morning to you. Good to see y'all. Hey, Mama Deborah, how you doing this morning? Sarah, you look so cute. Come on in, everybody. I love you. Let me kiss. Let me kiss. Look. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Tell Mama bye-bye. Tell Mommy bye. I love you. I'll be out in 1 second, okay? Okay. Thanks for coming to see me. All right. Hey, Pastor Roz. 7 is feeling much better, y'all. Okay, let's jump in really quickly. I just want to do a very brief teaching. I don't even know if it's 10 minutes. It's going to be about 10 minutes max, if that. But one of the questions that my clients often ask me is, how do I even know how to make money? Like, what business do I even start? Or maybe you're at a place in business and you're not seeing what you once saw, or you're just not seeing what you want to see. And so the question becomes, how do I make money? Let's just keep it simple. What is this about the oil, and what is this about my gift, and what is this about this, and how can I turn this into actual income for me? Because I'm tired of working myself half to death and I don't have any fruit from it, and I don't want to be on somebody else's job for the rest of my life. Number one, I feel like everyone has a call into entrepreneurship. I believe that we all have a gift according to the word of God. God has given all of us gifts based on our ability. So those who say I don't have a gift, that is not true. We all have a gift. But what do you do, and how do you figure out what is it that I can start that will multiply for me, that will allow me to flow in my gift, and will allow me to make money that is sustainable long term? I don't want this one off, one up, one hit wonder situation where I get something happens for me and then I never see it again. It's not sustainable long term. So the first thing you got to do to be able to recognize what it even is in the first place is to start with you. Start with you. Start with your oil. My whole mentorship program is based upon 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 through 4. 2 Kings. Really 2 Kings 4, 1 through 7, I apologize. It's built off of 2 Kings 4, 1 through 7, the prophet's widow and the oil. And in 2 Kings 4, the widow's oil was the answer to her debt. And this always blows my mind because the answer to her debt was already in her house. So that lets us know by biblical blueprints that the solution, what you're actually looking for, is already in your house. But she passed it. She didn't recognize it to be valuable. She left the house in a crisis and went to her husband, her late husband's mentor, and told him what she had going on. And he pointed it right back on her and asked her a question that was life-changing that I'm going to ask you now. What do you have in your house? What does it actually mean? What do I have in my house? So ask yourself this. What comes naturally to me that other people struggle with? What naturally comes to me that other people struggle with? And one of the things about this is when something comes natural for you that other people struggle with, you sometimes don't realize it because it's easy for you. It's easy. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button on my channel. So what comes naturally to me that other people may struggle with, that's a sign of the thing God has given you that in time can be monetized. Good morning. Number 2, what do people constantly ask you for help in doing? What do people ask you to help them do? These are pointers to your oil. Number 3, what skill set do you have or gift do you have that if you actually packaged it, it could solve a real problem? I've always had this ability to be extremely creative, extremely smart. It's a gift from God. I take no credit. I've always had wisdom. Even when I was making dumb decisions, I had wisdom for other people. They still would ask me for advice. One of the things about having wisdom, when you do something dumb, you know it's dumb. You just choose to do it anyway at that time for whatever the reason. But I've always walked in this very sharp level of discernment. I've always been a talker. And I've always been able to give people for real solutions. So the example is, okay, if that's your ability, how do you package that? So if we just use me for an example, I've always been a talker, always been super creative, always been super intelligent, like always. And then I've always been able to give people solutions. That means I'm a strategist. That means I'm some type of coach, consultant, something to use my voice, my language, and my wisdom, my intelligence, my ability to solve complex problems rather quickly. So whatever you're able to do, it can be packaged. Don't think it's not monetizable, because it is. I will bet you there's somebody doing something like what you think you can't do right now. So your business should come from your oil. And this is where people miss it at. It shouldn't come from a trend. It shouldn't come from you jumping on what you've seen other people jump on. It needs to come from what God has given you. Something that is on brand with your God design. Something God already gave you. We can, because those trends, if you jump on a trend that does not align with your gift, is not sustainable long term. I have a family member, and yes, we all want to make money, but I have a family member, their whole life goal is to make money, but they don't want to go through the process to make the money. You need to slow down and figure out what your gift actually is. Not jumping on trends because you saw something on Instagram or something like that. No. No. We have to slow down and begin to discern, okay, God, what did you actually give me? Identify the problem you can solve. So number one, start with you and identify your oil. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on my channel. Make sure y'all follow me over here. Number two, identify the problem you can solve. You can categorize it. Money follows solutions. Somebody type that in. Money follows solutions. Money follows solutions, not chaos. Money follows solutions, not desperation. Money follows solutions, not fear. Money follows solutions, not excuses, being lazy, not showing up. That's not what money is attracted to. Money follows solutions, and businesses that thrive solve a pain point. Health is a category. Wealth is a category. Relationships is a category. Convenience or experience is a category. Health. People will always pay for fitness, nutrition, wellness, massage. One of my clients is a massage therapist. And therapy. One of my clients is a therapist. More than one. Wealth, money management, business growth. Some of my clients are investors. Relationships. People will pay for coaching. They will pay for advice on dating. They will pay for advice on parenting. They will pay you for conflict resolution, to come into their organization and help them resolve conflicts, or to help them resolve conflicts within the family or within themselves. This is all in the area of relationships. You can get paid for that. Whatever comes naturally for you. People will also pay for convenience every day, all day. If it will save me time and it's a good product, I'm interested. What about you? So convenience and experience. One of my clients has a mobile massage therapy company. Oh God, and she's amazing. She's amazing and it's convenient. So I don't have to go driving around to the spa. She comes to me and she gives me that type of experience from the comfort of my own home. That's something I'm interested in because I'm already busy and I need time to unwind, but I want an excellent service. And if you can save me from having to get dressed and go downtown and go down there and do all that, and then I can just, you leave and I get to go to bed. Yes, I'm in. But that's an example of convenience. Time-saving services. Some of my clients have the gift of time management. They can get your life in order. They can get your schedule in order. So that's the thing. Creative experiences. Some people can create something cool for you for your girls' trip or your bachelorette's party, your bachelor party, whatever. There are people who can do that for you. Luxury. Create a luxury experience and you will attract a certain type of clientele in. Okay. You need to be able to clearly say, I help blank solve blank so they can blank, and then you're on the money path. You got to fill in the blanks. I help solve so they can, and you're on the money problem path. You're on the money path. I don't have my glasses on. You're on the money path. Number 3, we got to go. Test what makes money quickly. Instead of trying to build a perfect business, offer a small service to 5 people. I'm going to leave y'all with this one. Instead of trying to launch something that's gigantic from the start, why don't you create a service and offer it to 5 people? Create a simple product to see if they will buy it. Teach a skill you know how to do in a 1-hour paid workshop. The goal is not perfection at this point, it's proof of a concept. If someone will pay you one time, you can multiply it. If I can have one person to purchase my mentorship package, one, then I know I can multiply whatever I did there and create a whole system. If you cook and you can get somebody to buy your banana pudding one time, if you can get somebody to buy it one time and they like it, there you go. Get feedback, duplicate, replicate. Am I making sense? Okay. Listen, I love teaching and coaching. I think y'all probably can tell. I absolutely love it. I love Bible teaching. I love teaching strategy. I love sharing information. I love learning information. So you have to match your oil to the right business model. If you love to teach and encourage, start a coaching program, create digital products, online courses. If you love to teach and you love to encourage, create products around your gift, around your oil, because your oil has to have the right business model. If you are a hands-on creative type of person, start services like photography or cooking or design or fashion. If you are a hands-on type of person. If you're a calm and organized person, many people are not either one. If you are that type of person and you can keep things together, you can start event planning. You can start administrative services where you file people's paperwork for their businesses. You keep their stuff in order. Accounting, operations, consulting. If you're funny, I think I'm kind of funny. If you're social and you're funny, build content around your personality. Do skits. Like I have a whole character named Shanika. And I have so much fun with her because I've always been kind of funny. And it's just so easy to be her because I am her, really. And so it's fun and it's liberating and it's a part of my oil, whether people liked it or not. You got to know what your oil is. You can't wait for a consensus from other people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're about to get out of here. But did that make sense? Like, I love my character. I love that I gave myself permission to be free. If y'all have not checked out my character, Shanika, it's at Sanctified Shanika. Both on YouTube, we just started a YouTube channel, and on Instagram, Sanctified Shanika. You can find her by herself over there, all right? She's mixed in with my other content on YouTube, but she has her own channel now as well. Okay, so if you're social and funny, you can get brand deals. You can sell merch. You can do skits. Build it around your personality. Don't try to be anybody else. If you're nurturing, if you're a naturally nurturing type of person, start a wellness program. Mommy in the park, nature walks. I mean, it's so many things you can do, y'all. You can offer a care service, a companion service. You don't even have to be licensed for that. You can offer a companion or a sitter service. You can do a community-based brand, a community-focused brand where you get people out and move out in the park, whatever. And then all you got to do is be consistent. No matter what business that you choose, the money shows up when you show up consistently. I learned that. That's why I show up every single day. And guess what? Just the fact that you're consistent and committed long term, you're going to end up being one of the last ones standing because most people cannot commit to anything long term. Be visible, be reliable, and keep improving your offer. That's what I'm going to give you for now. Did y'all enjoy that teaching? I hope you did. I had a great time with y'all. I got to get out of here, get my baby to school, and get to the gym. But I just want you to know that consistency alone gives you an edge on most people. Be visible. That's where I come in at. I am a social media manager, content coach, creator and editor, and I'm really good at it. Y'all will see the different edits and things on the page. I'm having a time of my life creating. I feel so free. Whatever it is that God has given you, when you flow in it, you will feel freedom. It will not feel like a burden. If it feels like a burden, you need to check that thing. That's not it, or you're not flowing in the right design for it. It should never feel grueling or burdensome. And I know how that felt when I had to do content, but I lacked revelation. It felt like a chore. This was years ago. But now that I'm in my own creative space and I'm creating and editing and coaching, man, I feel like a kid in the candy store. It doesn't feel like work. That's how I can get off one video and get on another video back to back and still take my kids to school and still go to the gym. And honestly, I could do this all day. I could pray all day. I could teach all day. I could create content all day. I could edit all day because it does not feel like work. Yes, it gets tiring because I am a physical person. I'm a human. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in love with what God has given me. And the more you do it, the better you get. And it just doesn't feel like work. I know it is. I know it's like to feel like work. I'm a family nurse practitioner. I have a doctorate in nursing. I know what it feels like to go to work and not even want to go. But I know what it's like to work long, long, long hours, and it feels like I'm playing. And I'm so grateful to God. And I want every single one of you to feel that as well. There's something God is giving you. Then when you tap into it, yes, it will be work. Yes, you got to be consistent. Yes, you got to be excellent. You got to be objective. Don't be in love with something that's substandard. Be objective. Don't take it personal. The goal is to be better, and don't waste your time doing something that you're not anointed to do. That's why you got to sit with God and let God show you things otherwise you would never know. The hidden things within you that you don't even know you have right now. I love y'all. Subscribe to my channel. I might come back on later. Depends on how I feel. But for now, you all have a great day. And I dare you to be creative. Own your own space and don't apologize for it. Subscribe to my channel. Follow. I enjoyed y'all today. Bye.